This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers, as we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Bulldogs will kick it away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They're going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia has moved into the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
To the air, it's Nolan. Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. Hold on. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun running play call.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming out. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Who's going to take it in? A game-changing play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. Maybe he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Clemson, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. What a catch! Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Keeping it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Blocked by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Back to throw again. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
a second down incompletion. They'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And the back now goes in motion. Looks toward the sideline. He finds the running back. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
You know, bring them down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Nolan. Finds his target. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down now after the sack. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Zips it down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
42-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Nolan. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They'll try to run for the first down. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Off the RPO, pop to the right. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Georgia 24, Clemson 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just...
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he's able to send the punt away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The offense starts with excellent field position. To throw, it's Nolan. Well, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Georgia. They connect for 6. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down in the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Ball handed off. Oh, what a move. The freshman brought down after a nice run. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him.
That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
1st and goal, Clemson.
And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Extra point is good. It's a 31-10 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. QB decides to keep it here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Raymond. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's hit just before the throw. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the...
This defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for him. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll test the right side here. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. It was a play call.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
To throw, it's Nolan. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Did he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They'll kick it away here. Returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking for some space. It's Raymond. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold offense.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Nolan. The pocket breaking down. Finding some room at the 25. He's swarmed by the defense. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They try to sneak it for the 1st. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit.
The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Stays on his feet. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Pulls it in. It's Haynes.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quick throw to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Short pass finds the tight end.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important third down play coming up. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Encroachment defense.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Third down play for this offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's found some room at the 45. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback still with the football. He finds some space. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing
in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Give it to the back again. Powering through. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here. He's got the first and still going. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and the defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal. It's hold your breath here. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That is broken up and incomplete.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
And that's a huge gain. And a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And now they'll just clock it.
QB strikes the ball and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tigers. The quarterback takes it in himself.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
Automatic on the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end.